Hi everyone, I'm Natalie. Just checking in to see how you're doing, considering the present scenario. Well, I've got a lot of questions saying, how are you doing? And quite honestly, the uncertainty is a bit scary, but otherwise, my life hasn't really changed that much, as in it has. I miss people, I miss being out there, I miss taking classes, and I miss interacting with people, but otherwise, I pretty much work from home. And I get asked a lot, how do you do it? Well, I don't know whether there's a right or a wrong way to do it, but here's my story and how I manage to work from home and how I make it work. Okay, so here, something when you're working from an office or you're working from another place, you spend all that time commuting. At home, you have all that extra time. So I know the tendency is probably to sleep in a little bit, but I would urge you not to because you need to be disciplined from the beginning. Every day is not a Sunday. If you start treating it that way, Sundays are going to be pretty boring, right? And you won't be looking forward to the weekend. So use that extra time in the morning when you wake up to get some exercise in. I know it's like I'm gonna get this reaction like, oh, she's a trainer, she's just trying to hard sell her stuff. No, I'm not. I'm not. I can't tell you how invigorating that morning exercise is, and it really keeps you like fresh and ready to take on the day. Yes. Um, if you don't want to exercise, you can use that time to do stuff like maybe meditate. It works for a lot of people. Just some simple stretching, prepping for the day. Okay, I'm old fashioned. Yes, I have my phone, but I like writing things down. One of the reasons being, after I write them down, I like scratching them off when it sort of gives me this feeling of accomplishment like, hey, I got this done today. Yes. Another thing you can do is actually prep your meal box for the day. So often when we eat wrong, it's because you're hungry and then you just grab a packet of chips. Yeah, that's another thing. Don't keep stuff like that at home. It just, especially if you have really bad willpower like I do, try not to keep stuff at home. That's Leo. Say hi. Okay, so try not to keep stuff that you will binge on at home. Try, so you do your meal prep. You have, I will show you a box. I'll show you what my meal box looks like later, okay? So that's one. Number two is get out of your PJs. Do your workout, have a shower, get dressed for the day. Even if you're sitting at your Mac or your laptop or whatever the entire day, get dressed for the day. Okay, if you go to work, you would, right? So get out of your PJs so your entire mode changes. Yes. Also, another important thing is create your little office space. This is not my typical office space. I've just worked out. Don't let that distract you. No, I'm not looking there. Okay, so I just finished an online class with my students just now, a HIT class. So, and I've decided to do this for you. But yeah, seriously, create a working atmosphere. You know, where you have maybe a good connection, a good Wi-Fi connection. Headphones if there are a lot of distractions around. And by distractions, I don't just mean sounds, I mean family. They need to know that this is your space and this is your time. Yes, mummy's around, but this is the time that we can actually approach her, unless it's like really it's really important. Also, remember to set aside your lunch break. I know we tend to overwork because we're pushing ourselves or whatever, but take time out for lunch. Have set times. Have your coffee break. If you're a coffee addict like I am, get a coffee machine at home. It's fine. It's fine. Just drink a lot of water so you're hydrated as well. And as I said, prep. So if it's around you, you tend to drink it. If it's not around you, you won't drink it. Okay, simple. No, Coke, no. That's not something you should be keeping at home, okay? Also important, there's nobody around to watch you or to judge you. So every couple of minutes, every half hour, I try to do that. If you're taking a bathroom break or you're just tired because you've been sitting for too long, or better still, actually set a reminder on your phone. Get up and get some exercise. You don't have to be a fitness freak. You can just do a couple of crunches, a couple of lunges, walk around the place, stretch out a little bit. I mean, it's not something these are one of the advantages of working from home. Use stuff around the house. I will be posting videos that you can use You don't have to be at a gym. Um, Also, make sure you, when you're done, at least I do that, make sure you finish your day. So you know, okay, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever time you said, my day is done, or I have so many working hours left, so that you can also have time for yourself and like to do other stuff, like maybe watch a movie, binge watch Netflix, whatever you want to do. Yes. So, as I said, these are not hard and fast rules. These are just little things that I do to make it work. Something else that I usually do is also switch my phone data off so that I don't get disturbed. So, for those of you who wonder why I don't respond to messages instantly, well, quite honestly, I don't see them till the end of the day. I have timings for everything. Well, almost everything. See you around. Bye.